Hey, what's up, guys? Fine, keep your secrets. Anyway, this video is all about damage and how to prevent it, plus some bonus mechanics. First up, we're going to be talking about a familiar face, Holy Barrier. This blocks the next instance of damage you take. It's pretty simple, but it's also pretty effective. Next, let's dive into Damage Barrier and Spell Barrier. These are just like Holy Barrier, but not quite. Damage Barrier strictly blocks the next instance of damage you take from monsters, and Spell Barrier strictly blocks the next instance of damage you take from spells. Next, let's dive into Damage Immunity and Spell Immunity, and you might be thinking, holy crap, this is broken! And yes it is. And you might also be thinking, there's no way this is balanced! And you're right, nothing is balanced. Anyway, Damage Immunity and Spell Immunity are the same as Damage Barrier and Spell Barrier, but permanent. Kind of. Let's say I have Damage Immunity 3. If I am attacked by any monster that is considered a 2 or less cost unit, I don't take damage from their attacks. Alternatively, let's say I have Spell Immunity 5. This means I cannot take damage from spells that are 4 or less cost. These are both extremely powerful effects, but you need to remember that monster effects like this, or this, or this, or these bypass damage and spell immunity completely. But now let's talk about Willpower X. Let's say I have Willpower 3. I am completely immune to effects, but not damage, of any and all monster and spell effects that are 2 cost or less. Now those were some pretty strong effects, but now let's dive into how to counter those effects, because in this game, everything beats everything. First up, Cost Max X. A card with Cost Max X is considered to be X cost regardless of their real cost. This means that if a 0 cost unit has a cost max of 7, this will be treated as a 7 cost unit. Next up is Fake Out. A card with Fake Out will deal 1 non-lethal damage and heal 1 health to their targets before actually dealing damage or resolving their effect. This means that if a unit has Spell Barrier and I use a spell with Fake Out, the Spell Barrier will absorb the 1 damage, but not the actual damage of the spell. Third up is Purge. This counters everything because it removes buffs. Now let's talk about some combo effects. These are some pretty powerful buffs that combine the BS from 2 buffs and merges them. This is basically like a Dragon Ball fusion, but without the dragons, balls, or fusions. First up, we have Hard Plating X. This is a mix of Damage Barrier and Damage Immunity. I cannot take damage from monsters that are treated as less than X cost. With that being said, as soon as I do take damage from a monster that is treated as a higher cost than X, I lose Hard Plating. Finally, Void Barrier X. This is Hard Plating X, but with spells. Anyway, I'm done rambling now. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're ready for something a little different tomorrow.